Music from television, that is from an amazing debut album, Marquee Moon, the song Venus. Right before that, Los Indios, Tabahara, Johnny Guitar, the name of the track, and Joni Mitchell starting off the set, Coyote, here on the afternoon show. KEXP, Kevin Cole with you, and I'm down in the performance space with Real Estate, and those three songs were picked out by three of the five members of Real Estate as songs that they love or have been listening to recently or that have inspired them. And welcome to KEXP. It's great to have you here.
Thanks
for
nice to be
having
here.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to be back.
And why don't you just kick into a couple songs from the new album in mind, and then we'll chat a bit about the album.
Sounds good.
Cool. Again, it's Real Estate here on the afternoon show, KEXP. It is Real Estate Live on the Afternoon Show. A little instrument change going on here. And you just heard Darling from the brand new album In Mind, and Real Estate playing tonight at Showbox Markets.
One, two, three, four.
The nights are longer now, and the days are slowing down. Looking up at stained glass sky, and the only color is white. The laughing brook that ran right through this town, slow to a smile when the mercury went down. There's no place I would rather be right now. I'd love never to leave, but I just don't know how. For half a dozen years, I have dreamt vaguely of here, and I know there'll be a day when I have to go away. The laughing brook that ran right through this town, slow to a smile when the mercury went down. There's no place I would rather be right now. I'd love never to leave, but I just don't know how. The nights are longer now, and the days are slowing down. Looking up at stained glass sky, and the only color is white.
Man, sounding so good. Real Estate Live on the Afternoon Show. Stained Glass, the name of the track. Darling, starting off the set, both from the new album In Mind. And welcome back to KEXP.
Thanks. Yeah.
And welcome to our new home as well.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's quite a change.
It's pretty amazing, right?
New spot here, yeah.
Did you guys actually do laundry?
Yeah, some of us did.
As soon as we got here, actually.
The drummer did some. That's pretty awesome. I mean, when we were building the new home, like first and foremost, we were thinking it needs to be artist friendly. And we talked to a bunch of different artists, including like members of Pearl Jam. And I think it was their idea. Like the question was posed, how could we better serve artists? And they're like, washer, dryer.
Laundry is
Those guys are filthy, you know.
I think it's, it's always obvious. It's such an obvious answer for artists. Those are the first two things you say, which are both included here: washer, dryer, and shower.
Yes.
And it's just so obvious to me when I come into a place. It's like, oh, they asked bands. what you need, and or at least
like it
somebody was in a
started by
touring band or something,
Yeah.
because it's true. You know, when those things are just like invaluable.
Actually, what we were thinking was we would take the mismatched socks and then auction them off and use them as a way to raise.
Oh, that's smart too. Very
Additional funds.
clever. Yeah.
So, man, just absolutely love the new album, and there's an effortlessness to the new album, and by that I mean the sound and the flow of the album. I know it's not effortless to make an album.
Well, thanks.
And it just sounds incredible. You used a new producer, different producer. We'll talk about that in a sec. But it's been 3 years since the last album, and a lot's happened since then. Kids, solo album, and a new guitarist. So tell me about the personnel change and how you hooked up with Julian.
Well, Julian's someone that we've known since we were, or at least me and Alex, basically grew up with him. We've known him since we were like in high school. So it was made a lot of sense for him to join the band. He's someone that we've played music with for years, you know, my entire musical life.
So you played together in the past, had bands?
Yeah, like high school bands,
Cool.
and he you know, he's kind of been a part of the real estate world, you know, as just like a close friend. He played some stuff on Atlas. He played some clarinet, and yeah, we've you know, played shows with him with his solo project and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, it sounds great and a perfect fit. So on this album, you also work with a new producer, Cole MGN, a guy who's worked with Snoop Dogg and Beck.
Yeah.
And tell me about that and the decision-making behind choosing him and how you had used producers in the past.
It was
and what
really the
different.
Snoop Dogg credential that put it over the top for us. Honestly, we knew that it was a perfect fit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is true though that I think his resume, the fact that he's worked with people that are different from us. He's also worked with people that are similar to us, and he also kind of comes from a background of being in bands that are maybe similar to us, or bands that we respect, or you know, kind of in our world. So in a few different ways.
He's also an excellent musician who's put out his own records in his own right. It's always good to have somebody who's like a musician's ear on something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is that different from other producers you'd worked with in the past that weren't necessarily musicians?
Not all of them. No, definitely not.
Yeah. I mean, we've worked with people that are musicians as well, for sure. But
I guess we admired. Like I had listened to Cole's records before I knew him. Records that he, I don't know if that's true for all of us in the band, but he has a great record that I really like under the name. He put out a record under the name The Samps that I was really into when it came out, and he's now releasing music under his own name. Just a little plug for him there.
Yeah,
but
very cool.
So that included in the work that he's done as a producer was, you know, appealing to us.
We'll look for that. I'm sure it's in part the band's evolution, but there's really a clarity to the sound on the new album.
yeah, well, I think it's important for us to make really good sounding records. I mean, we take pride in the arrangements of the songs, so I guess it's important that you hear everything. I guess. I mean, we've gone through different phases. Like our first record was self-recorded and fairly lo-fi, and our second record is like kind of mid-fi, but it's a big improvement from the first one. I don't know. I think in a way, I think the fidelity on the newest record is maybe almost a step back from the previous one, but
Really?
It was like an intentional thing. I don't know. I think we were trying to make this album a little weirder, or just a little trying different ideas in the studio and things like that.
Yeah, I love it. I love all the albums, and I played in mine back to back against the others over the course of the week, and just was taken aback by how every instrument jumps out and sounds really lush and full and beautiful, and
We work with good producers in very nice studios.
and have great songs. And man, the singing really sticks out on the new album too. The vocals.
Thanks.
So you recorded a new album in LA too. I don't know if that was different to go somewhere different.
Definitely.
Does that kind of thing impact the sound? Or
Yeah,
the
I
vibe?
mean, we made our last album in Chicago, the previous one, Atlas. So that was kind of the first time we did something like that, where we all migrated to another city and spent a couple weeks working on the record and stuff. So that was a new experience then, but then it's different doing it in Los Angeles and working at it. Almost the studio that we worked at was like a private studio owned by this guy whose house was like next door to the studio, and it was very bright and like warm and cozy, and there was a lot of sunlight, which was, I think, different to a lot of the studios we've worked on in the past.
A lot of tacos, a lot of juice.
A lot of tacos and juice, yeah. Breakfast burritos.
Sunshine.
Yeah, it definitely, I wonder if that comes through in the music, if it's because we recorded in LA or, but.
Well, I was going to ask that, Martin, because infamously you kind of do the lyrics at the last minute. So had you written the lyrics to the songs prior, like, to getting to LA, or do you do them like?
Yeah, I mean, by last minute, I just mean like, like we had learned most of the songs as a band and demoed them out and pretty much nailed out the arrangements before I ended up getting around to writing a good amount of the lyrics, but pretty much everything was written before we got to LA. I think I finished like one verse of a song when we got there, but I'm getting better at trying to like not procrastinate so much.
Yeah. This is the afternoon show. Kevin Cole with you, Real Estate Live in studio, playing tonight at Showbox Market, tomorrow night at the Wonder Ballroom in Portland, and then Sunday Coachella. So you played last weekend, right? Mm-hmm. I've never been. How was the experience?
Oh, well, this was our second time. I don't know. It's a really, really big festival.
Did you play like a stage with like thousands and thousands and thousands of people? And is that freaky?
Ideally, that would be
quite
the case.
The opposite, Kevin.
Yeah, we got a weird set time this time, so we were up against some bigger acts, and we kind of got the short end of the stick scheduling wise. So it was a bit of a depressing experience, to be honest. But
yeah.
But
is that the same? Is the schedule set for both weekends?
We're working on the second weekend. We're seeing if we can fix that. But no, I mean it's whatever. It's more fun playing clubs. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a weird experience playing a big festival. I'm sure sound check's a little weird.
Yeah, well, or lack of. Yeah, there's no sound check.
Yeah, exactly right. You're playing for massive amounts of people and you don't get a sound check. All right, Real Estate Live on the afternoon show. The new record's In Mind, and a couple more songs from the new album.
Yep, yeah.
Thank you.
Do After the Moon, just so everybody knows.
Distance to the next star is less than the one between our hearts. I'm trying to build a bridge as purple light silhouettes the ridge. Daydream the whole night through. Trust
It's Real Estate Live on the afternoon show, playing the Showbox tonight. The Wonder Ballroom tomorrow in Portland, then Coachella. Just heard the song After the Moon from the new album In Mind. Real Estate Live on the afternoon show. You just heard Same Sun, After the Moon right before that. Both from the new album In Mind. Just a gorgeous album. The songs, the sound.
Thank you very much.
Everything. Thank you so much for taking time out, stopping by, playing live this afternoon.
Yeah, it was great.
Thanks
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us
Appreciate
in.
that big time.
Yeah.
Playing tonight at the Showbox, Wonder Ballroom tomorrow in Portland, Coachella on Sunday. Have a great time on the road.
Thank you very much.
Come back, bring your laundry.
We will next time, because I did my laundry yesterday in Vancouver, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah, just save it up. And yeah, you're welcome in anytime, every time. Huge thanks to Jim, Justin, and Alaia on video, Brady on photos. We'll get all that stuff up soon. Kevin Suggs on sound, Matt running the board, Melissa and Mitch on hospitality. And thanks to all the KEXP donors who make sessions like today's performance and session with Real Estate possible. It is the afternoon show, KEXP Seattle.
Thanks for having us.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.